I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. What do you do as a driver if your car gets stuck in the mud or a snowbank? You probably try shoveling or rocking the car back and forth or maybe putting something under the wheels. Sometimes, though, you just cannot get that car unstuck by yourself. You've got to call for help. So what do you do if in a similar situation you find yourself financially stuck? According to vocabulary.com, stuck describes something that's frozen or fixed in one place and just can't be moved. We can become frozen in almost any financial task or situation. Things like needing to earn more money or reduce spending, needing to make a will or draw up a health power of attorney. Maybe it's investing a sum of money, or being financially dependent on someone and wanting to break that dependency, or even setting up a retirement plan. We know we need to do something different, but we can't move. Another form of stuckness is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results and getting the same result. I think budgeting is a great example of this. We write out a monthly spending plan and we resolve to follow it. We do until the third week when Jaden breaks his arm and ends up in the ER. And then the next month, the car transmission goes out. And the next month, it's unexpected school expenses. After several unsuccessful tries at changing a behavior, it's likely that the behaviors or beliefs we're using to change course just aren't working. They're probably anchored in some type of unconscious, emotional, and financial dysfunction. My typical answer to getting financially unstuck is to enlist the help of a trusted financial mentor, financial planner, or a financial therapist. Yet, calling a tow truck when your car is stuck is so much easier than asking for help when you're financially stuck. Why? Well, much of that difference has to do with shame. Many of us feel a ton of shame, which is a belief that something is wrong with us, if we can't do money well. We assume others manage money well, so we must be terminally stupid. Let me give you an example. I once had a client who was ashamed and beating herself up over and over that her 6-month-old business wasn't making a profit. She was making enough to take out a salary, but was mortified to think her peers might find out there was no profit beyond that. We don't realize feeling this way is normal, so we try to continue to get well by ourselves. We tell ourselves we need to find the right book or the right video, and then we'll be cured all by ourselves without anyone else needing to know. I know this firsthand because I've been down that path. I hated therapy. I hated the thought of therapy. I didn't want to do therapy. And so I tried to read myself to emotional and financial wellness for several years. If this is you, let me save you a lot of time and expense with what I learned. It didn't work. And it's highly unlikely that it's not going to work for you. Changing your money behavior is like learning to play golf. You can't go out and read a bunch of books on golf and then go out the first time on the course and be an expert golfer. You need to practice out on the course, and typically you need to hire a coach. Learning golf is experiential. It's rarely learned on your own, and the same is true for gaining financial and emotional well-being. With the new business owner that I mentioned, I began by telling her it can take the average business 3 to 5 years, not 3 to 5 months, to become profitable. I added being able to take a salary after only 6 months. That's pretty darn good if you want to compare yourself to the average. That information alone immediately reduced her shame, which is an essential step in helping her get unstuck and begin to move forward. The same will work for you. Thanks for listening.